Hello. How's everyone doing today? Excuse me. Pardon me. Apologies. Glad to hear that, Flame. I'm glad that you're doing well. I'm sweating. It was 74 in the house over there. It's too hot for me. I know it's room temperature, but that's too hot for me. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? Evidence. Evidence. Ugh, that guy is really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof, your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? Hey, Ultima. Alright, sounds good. Thank you for lurking. Yeah, average Monday. I already told you earlier. The phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? Yeah. It feels so good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be, maybe... This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What are we trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares what phone number is stored on? Oh, well, some of your numbers in yourself. It's quite right. I'm afraid you have to reject the defense proposal. Jerk it back to Gang and himself. That'd be fingerprints. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone. Nick, don't you remember when you got that phone from Maggie, you wiped it off? What? You said there was sand all over it, so... Well, wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. Ha 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 ha. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Oh, she's making a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here. You see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You gotta be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you were too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Now I remember. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Good, I finally found it. So that's when. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get out scot-free. I know this phone has to be his, but how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am. The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let go at that? Hold on. Hold your balls. Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examinations are ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. Only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Hold on, I just got it. Boop. One piece of evidence. I'll explain everything. Take that! Well, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. It's written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Hey, Senna. Welcome in. I saw your friend request on PlayStation. I already accepted. Flame, can we get a shout out for Senna? Thank you. And Ultimate Caster while you're at it. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Ah! What? Why is my phone... And what's with this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. Oh, awesome, Senna. Glad to hear it. You're... Ah! No, you can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Ah! Auto asphyxiation? Oh. No, just passing out. Okay. Thank you for feigning into a smile, Senna. So that's what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. And Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding. It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that, man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
His arrest has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. Yeah. That is all. This court is adjourned. Hey, T.I., welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it?
Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me.
What do you mean?
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh.
I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me.
That's not true.
That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It's just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
Oh, I see.
Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm gonna find a new life for myself, starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then.
Yeah. After all, the goddess of misfortune is only a gnome.
You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright and Maya, I should get going.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks. You take care of yourselves too.
What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back home to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The Judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's just mistaken me for someone else. And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Raggy, amateur, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers bouncing, 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 bouncing. Hold up. Thank you, amateur, for that host. I appreciate it. I was waiting for that. Here's one, Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. Bouncing, 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 bouncing. Hold up. Thank you, Raggy, for that host. Appreciate it. That story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah. I remember the things I deal with in this. Yep. Ooh, FaceTime date. Woo. So I guess I'm kind of added into a FaceTime date. Cool. I'll take it, I guess. Alright, Wright. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Excuse me. Murdered. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie? I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Huh. We got a slew of new bit alerts, by the way, amateur. We're up to 8 right now. And then another 3 that are waiting. Wait. Did I do this one right? I didn't have any sound for that yet. Huh. 3 of them. One of them I need to still get the scary noise and scary picture for. One of them I need to get a sound for, and the other one I need to get an image for. So we'll be up to 11. But yeah, right now we have 8 of them. 2 of them are copies of each other, but that's okay. It's just to make sure we cover our bases. Alright, community law offices. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess, but actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry on that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said? Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's gonna hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. Oop. Don't worry, he's not around long. That nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that mess? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. Or me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. What? Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes. I mean, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so if I'm... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Oh, God. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mythical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya? I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting the training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? That's one of the ones I had to still fix. Good try, though. I just realized that's still... Boop. There we go. Oh. You know what? I'll be nice to you. Oh, wow. I'll be nice, I guess. Hold on. What else is there? That, and it's... That is a lot of grins. Wait, is there another one? I'll be nice. There. It's all updated. Everything's now down there. Under the thing. In the rules section. She's very adamant about giving her love. And so, that's how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Crane Village. So this is Crane Village, Maya's hometown. Why, hello there. Nope. No, 666 isn't ready. I don't have either thing ready for 666. Like, I would have to sit here and actually pull audio, and I think I'd have to pull, but yeah, I did both of those at work, so I'd have to pull those at work. Or pull new ones or stuff like that. Oh, that's what I also have plans for. Wait.
Muffin button.
You didn't have to do all of that. You could have done the smaller one. Muffin button. I made a small one specifically so that it can be spammed. Muffin button. Oh, hold on. Notice me. You like him big. Oh yeah, I wanted to do a
No baka baka baka.
hold on. Need to add some things. Yeah, I'm being a weeb. I like this one. This is what we're going with for that. Hold on. Put in... Boop. And... Where'd that go? There it is. Whoosh. Select. Save. Okay, there's also this one now. Yeah, the alerts still work with the purple hearts.
Lee Purple 69 bonus 6.
I need to turn some of these up, obviously. I'll go ahead and do that. That is turned up all the way. Holy shit. Oh, well, that's what it is. I don't think I have anything else that I can really... What's this? 69 bonus 6. So ridiculous. I don't have anything. I don't have a good sound for the 100 or 666. I don't have good pictures for 666 or 444. Ugh. Oh well. I know you do. Love you guys too. So much love. Okay. Back to what we were doing. You know, the more important thing, the playing of the games and stuff. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Huh? Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow. I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close... I noticed you! I noticed you! What happened? Who did what? Who gave that? Oh. What was that? Was that a face mask? Oh. Sorry, I turned, so I don't know if it would actually work. I think I have to actually, like, be somewhat facing. Did it not work? I'd have visited more. Oh, it did? Oh, cool. What was it? I didn't see. Obviously. Oh. Okay, so I need to make sure I'm paying attention so that you can get that full experience. Well, did you see what it was of? A fruit thing? It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I would come visit more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well, anyways, congratulations. I heard training is going well for you. Heh. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Ha, behold the power of... I notice you!
Exclamation mark sausage.
Sausage. Oh, God. A grave? That's what you gave me? Thank you for all those bits, amateur. That is so sweet of you. Even if you're making it a grave. Sausage grave. Hold the power of my intelligence network. Let's see. 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this my intelligence network anyway? You suck. How do I suck? Yay for payday. Tabloids. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I want to take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Terrain Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Dropped a voice bomb. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Clay. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, then that means she's also a... Yep, she's a medium, too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. ATI. Plotting, I see. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the Karain world outside of Karain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh, come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay?
Some pay $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me.
Oh my god! Amateur!
Just you see that one little click is all you need hit. Your alerts I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some pay $4.99, some were a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little hit is all you need hit. Your alerts I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some were a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little hit is all you need hit. Your alerts I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Amateur, what are you doing? Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need hit. Your alerts I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You're subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need hit. Your alerts I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see now one little click is all you need hit. Your alerts I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some were a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need hit. Your alerts I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
Da, 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 da. Some paid $4.99. Some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Da, 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 da. Some paid $4.99. Some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Da, 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 da. Some paid $4.99. Some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Is that it? Okay. Thank you so much, Amateur, for that. 3, 6, 9, 10 subs. 10 gift subs. What are you doing? What are you trying to do to me? Oh, God. Yeah, most of those people, the only people you probably wouldn't know are like Matt, Beelzebub, Inger, and maybe the random. Maybe Kyusuke. Most everyone else has been through here. But Inger is someone I know in real life. But that's very sweet of you, Amateur. Thank you so much. Oh, God. Amateur trying to screw me up. Okay. Where were we? We were down here on 10. I have no doubt about that, Raggy. Thanks. Oh, Amateur is too nice. Yes, very sentimental TI. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya.
Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed.
That's the wrong voice. I need to get a job so I can have fun too. Alright, you don't have to spend money on me. I'm glad to have you guys here. That's all you need. I'm glad enough to be able to do this and have people that want to come and watch me. But thank you again, Amateur. That is very sweet of you.
Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy?
No, not a... Oh, whoops, that was the wrong person.
That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. Can't believe they allow such misguided reports in the public airwaves.
Looks like we're talking about the weather with this guy's just asking for punishment. If I get paid to sit somewhere, I will. I'm a poor boy who only watches and somehow I'm still a mod. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manner. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though.
I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you too.
Some paid $4.99. Some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Da, 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 da. Some paid $4.99. Some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Hey, Stretch. Paid $4.99. Some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click
is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some pay $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some pay $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99. What are you doing? You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me for them. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
What are you doing, Ultima? My God.
$4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click.
What?
Is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
What are you doing?
Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click.
I don't think I have enough
Is
people.
all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click.
Amateur!
All you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
I just want to point out I love how the stream boss keeps getting knocked out.
$4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
Amateur! Amateur! What are you doing?
Blee Purple 10000 bonus 1000.
Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click
is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
No, I saw it earlier, but the alert finally came up.
Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
Ultima, why? Why?
Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
Thank you for that follow, iQueen Puff. I saw that earlier, but I was in the middle of singing. Is it done? Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me that month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some pay $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some pay $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some pay $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
Okay. No, you didn't lose me. Oh my god. How many was that? Oh my god. What am I at now? Oh my god. Oh my god. We have 83 subscribers. Oh my god. No! Ultima, what are you doing? Ultima, why? I don't think I have enough people. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime.
You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
That was for my wife.
Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some pay $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
Ultima.
Bleed
you
purple
doing?
one, bleed purple 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 tin, bleed purple tin, bleed purple tin, bleed purple tin, bleed purple tin. Bonus 6. Ha ha, say it for me, robot lady cook.
It's actually a young boy.
Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream. Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
Oh, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Why? You don't have to do this for me. God damn it. No! Why?
Some paid $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
What are you guys doing? Why are you subbing all these people to me? Come on. You guys know you don't have to do that. Trying to break me and stuff. Are we done? Can we go back to the game? We don't have to. I choose to. Okay, Ultima. Oh, God. Ultima, why? I don't have any more anyone else in my community, I don't think. Apparently I do.
Some pay $4.99, some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
You prefer this? I am not drunk enough for this, sir. For you people to be throwing money at me. And I don't think there's enough liquor for me to have you guys just toss money at me like this. But ultimately, what?
Bleed purple 777 bonus 77. One more and then I'll behave.
Thank you so much for that, amateur. I appreciate that lucky 7 bits. Lucky 7 times 77. It's not. Technically, it's more than enough if you add in the bonus 77. It's not all lucky 77s, but I'm not going to ask people to donate 7777. I'm not going to ask people to donate that much. How dare I? Here, I'll duplicate it for you, okay? There's that stupid crap. There. I'll change the media for that sometime as well, so it's a different picture. What?
Some pay $4.99. Some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me, now back to stream.
I know what the lucky numbers are in Final Fantasy Ultima. I chose not to put in 7777 because that's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of money. You guys throwing this money at me is a lot of money. Come on. It's supposed to be a secret, Cheshire. I revealed all of them. Though granted, that one's not up there. Though I am going to take away visibility of the one, since Amateur now decided that she want to throw it down like that. I don't want people throwing that much bits. That's a lot of fucking money. Oh my god. I didn't actually expect Amateur to do
Muffin
that.
button.
What? Muffin
Bleed
button.
purple 1313 bonus 131.
Muffin button. Oh, that one's supposed to be a secret? Okay. Well, I'll just remove it then. I'll just keep all the other ones around. I'm taking that one out, though. Even though Amateur already knows what it is. Do what alert? I already put the 7777 one up. It's there. I just don't have a good GIF for it because I would want to change up the GIF. Talking about GIFs now. Oh, that's what I want. Oh, what? No.
Bleed
Pi doesn't
purple
exist.
314
Sorry.
bonus 31.
Sorry, Pi doesn't exist anymore. What are you guys doing? Yeah, no Pi.
Do what you want, 'cause a
So
pirate
pirate
is
is
free.
free.
You are a pirate. You're a pirate.
Fiddle-dee-dee.
Being a pirate is alright with me. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Bleed purple 111 bonus 11.
Thank you for that, Amateur. That's not what I want. Yes, eyeliner pirate. I'm trying to find... Yeah, this one will work. Wait, didn't I already have this one? No. I did. I already had that one. I'm gonna change this. And how do I replicate? No, that's just this. There we go. Because when I think luck, this is the person I think of. So that's the secret one. Which actually goes along with the music as well. So there's that. Kind of. Goes along with the music. Anyways. How do you replicate the men? Ultima, you have a channel based on Final Fantasy. I can get you sexy Final Fantasy men. That's about all that goes for you. Sad panda. Unless you, like, if you want to talk about some hidden bit alerts. I was about to say, if you want to talk about some hidden bit alerts for, like, some sneaky stuff that's not Final Fantasy that people have to figure out, we can do that. All the yes. Okay, hit me up in DMs and we'll brainstorm together and think some things through. Because you guys are jackasses and want to throw all the bits and all the subs and all the things at me, I'm going to take a short, like, 10-minute break. So, I'll be right back. Actually, hold on. I want to see what this sounds like.
back. Interesting. I don't remember this guy's voice at this juncture. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession.
A signed confession?
Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop.
Oh, I see. So how did you hear about my Faye?
I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. The girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master I hear.
Master?
Anyway, do you see...
Thank you for that bit, amateur. I appreciate that. I appreciate it very much. This is super generous of you.
That's the dope room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her?
You guys are giving me too much excitement. What the hell? You guys are ridiculous. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. But you don't have to do that. Have you? I don't remember. I don't even remember what all the alerts are. Yeah. Well, there's another one. It's not one of the ones you wanted. Thank you, Ultima, so much for that bit. I appreciate it. No, not 5K. I haven't re-added one for that yet. Cheshire Streamer Bingo. Thanks a little bit for popping in. I appreciate it. What would we do for bingo? I don't even know. I'll have to think about it. We can brainstorm some, figure out some, make a list of, yeah, I know. We can make a list of various different stuff, whether that I say or to get me to say, or goals and stuff like that. I don't even know what to change this Go XLR thing to now. I don't even know how much has been given at this juncture, and I don't know how to count subs or anything into that. I know it changes flashier lip ring. No. I like this lip ring. I actually really like this lip ring. It's like a titanium lip ring, and it's continuous. So I can just like do this, where I just rotate it over and over. That's like one of my like nervous tics that I'll do when I'm thinking and stuff. I'll just play with my lip ring and make it spin continually. I'm sure.
Scar's really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Really old urn. Actually, person. Mystery. Interesting. Okay. Side room, more break room, banging, sprout floors, sleeping one, I shouldn't disturb them. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. Just pulled 4-year-old Soylent out of my cupboard. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that. Fey Manor channeling chamber. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles.
Good sir, might who you be?
Who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright.
Oh, you must be that good sir.
Good sir, is she talking about me?
You're a lawyer, good sir.
Are you not good sir? I've heard much about you from Miss...
I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya.
Is that so? Mystic Maya.
I'm Mystic Maya's Aunt Morgan Fay.
Nice to meet you.
Ah, I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid.
Huh?
Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That it was it not for Mystic Maya's assistance or rule. First that girl runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let's speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. Yeah, that does not sound good at all. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. Apparently she eats them like groceries, I guess. So, about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. What's that supposed to mean, only one remaining? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Kurain channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I'm merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It's as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kurain school. So how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's. So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. What alerts? What alerts? What are you talking about? I see your alerts. Let you know. Where's this at? Okay, that's still not that much left. What about them? They're there. All of that pain and stuff that you made and did. Jeez.
that started an hour ago. The spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident usually very strong. It's usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I'm in the process of preparing. So this room is the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observed the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the clients may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Kurain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. I never stopped my eye from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, she's my daughter. Now then, what was it about you about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had a chance anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe that's mine. Okay. Doing good. No. Good sir. Okay. There we go. Altar feels very important. Like how cloud reflective basis. Branches of sacred tree have been set in predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I would wonder if you please not touch the sacred objects. These objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, they would. So you really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. Okay. There we go. Oh no. I just realized something. Oh. Stretch is kissing himself. How nice. Braggy's kissing herself too. Great. Hey, you! Hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year? You are, a lot of hair. Whole lot of hair. A lot of hair, was it? A lot of who? Wait, you best not be making fun of my hair now. No, I wasn't making fun. I was complimenting you on your fine hair. I dare say you're one heartless man, Mr. Wright. It was because of my testimony that your friend got out of being guilty, but it looks like you already forgot that. Hold up. You were working with the prosecution at first as one of their witnesses, and came after us as if we were a piece of sirloin steak. Minor detail. Stop being so uptight, letting little things get in the way. Name's Hart. A lot of Hart. Don't you go forget. Oh, yeah, that's it. Now listen here. I'm here to take some pictures today and get myself a real scoop. So I guess you're still at it being a photographer, I mean? You betcha. The hardest working one out there, I reckon. Didn't I say I was going to make a name for myself as a famous paranormal photographer? Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The challenge is about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. Aw. A lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case, but I guess looking back, we had some good times too. There we go. We will now begin the channeling. Mr. Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Miss Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mr. Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Uh-huh. Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it, bud. I'll be fine, Miss. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Post a song in the Discord. Oh, Lord. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly sweet, large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you... This is Kurain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Well, she should water up. Oh, that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Bang. Hey now, what was that just now? Came from inside the channel. Bang. Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. But Maya's in there. Miss Faye, what should we do? Yellow belly chicken liver, what are you waiting for? Kick it down alright. But the key. The key is one of a kind in this world. There's only that one. Even I am powerless to open that door. There's really no other way. Alright, stand aside. I'm gonna break the door down. But wait, please, that's so recklessness. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Slam, 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 crash. Dr. Gray. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, she, huh? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But hurry before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using this phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? No! Congratulations on drinking way too much soda. Is that what the doctors were telling you? Too much milk. Fair enough stretch. I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. Wet sheep. That imagery leaves something to be desired. I sort of got the same impression myself. Boop, boop. Oh, okay. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a holler. Must have been real tough to work for him. Real rough to work for him. No, that's all I wanted. Doctor was straight up torturing me for 45 minutes and then sent me back to work. Damn. Spelling mistakes are bound to happen now. I'm sorry. It's okay, amateur. I trained my whole life drinking milk, so I will survive. Good on you, Stretch. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's Mr. Mine? Just returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. Police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective, don't you? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. Two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? That is, like, so, isn't it all about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like, the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed. I didn't know you had chocolate. Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person's killing another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like, totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's what she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Meeny. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Oof. Norwegian chocolates. That sounds tasty. I don't really like soda. Ooh, what kind of soda, though? Parapsychology? That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like, supernatural phenomena, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? And the vodka. Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Because, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. Let's see. Why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put them in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place. Like, what? Oh, that. Like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the challenge, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. No one here, as usual. Ah! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silence over. It's actually gone here. I've seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right now. Lotta? God, don't let me next. Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another body on your hands. Unsureness intensifies. I'm officially dead. Well, that's not good. Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is just too much, I'd say. Was too much. Being an occult photographer, that's some scary stuff, so I think I'm going to try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up? Oh, yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember, I took some pictures of the murder scene. She did too, even. Seance murder. I'm sure it's going to ring. I sure like the ring of that. It's going to be a sensational story. Thanks to my glorious lip action. Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning. Hate to cut it and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the story of the century. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? Nope. Lip action intensifies. Nope. Police are busily running around here and there. I don't see mine anywhere. Hey, you don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like that, like I'm some kind of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal, I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Don't mind. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. Maya is, you can ask me more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional, and yet something about his expression still looks the same. For murder. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead, but he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. Nice. Basically, the victim was first stabbed, then he was shot. He's looking at. Hey, you can't be too careful. You can kill like her. You get a nervous system. Switch it around and kill like her. Probably just a scratch, amateur. They never really explain it. He's a police officer. Stuff happens. Oh dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Ahem. Alright everyone, listen up, you too pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That's a terrible shame. Hey, Senna, welcome in. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Ugh, morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I shouted I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! No. What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person, but that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak and I couldn't control the spiritual power. I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. So you're the master or something of the Korean School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real and that's all just an act. You believe in this, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya is channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. Stream later, if I win the game, giveaway. If you stick around... Oh, that's done. Okay. Did anyone else want to enter before I do this? Senna, did you want to enter? Caramel, anybody? Go ahead and do this since it's closed now. Senna. Boop. I'm allowing it again really quick. Everybody who wants to enter, go ahead and enter. You just have to type in bang giveaway and that's it. This is for a free Steam game. If you've already entered, it's fine. You're already in the pool. I didn't know if Senna wanted to enter. Yeah, Caramel hasn't entered. Senna, calling Senna, did you want to enter into a giveaway? Somebody ping Senna. Because we're pretty much about to do this. Like, it's the timer had already ran out before. I just didn't notice it. Santa. 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 Santa's not streaming, is she?
I don't like peppers. I can deal with hot things, but I don't like taste peppers.
She didn't say she was streaming. She said that she was relaxing. Damn it. Oh. Wait. Is she? Oh, yeah, that's just There we go. Jesus. Okay. Close giveaway. And drum roll. Okay. Everybody ready? And the winner is T.I. T.I. Speak up. T.I. You get a free Steam game or a Blizzard game that I have. Well, it says it's Blizzard. I don't actually think it's Blizzard. Anyways, okay, yeah, there we go. And put that one down like there. I don't want these in any particular order. Okay. So, T.I. Pick a number 1 to 7. 5. Cool. You get a nifty new stinger. Actually, I'll Discord that shit to you. That's easier. Alright. Oh, I'm sure you are. And you won a giveaway. Look at you. I think I might have gotten gifted one. Yep. I got one of those gift subs as well. There you are. Boop. Boop. Alright, T.I., there you go. Check your Discord. I sent you a DM with a brand new Steam game. So enjoy that. I hope you have fun. And the game that you chose was Wander Song is the name of the game. I felt I had to share some love with the giveaway with all the stuff that you guys were just piling on to me. Take care, Stretch. Thank you for being here as long as you could. But, yeah, T.I., enjoy that game. Yes. It is that Bard platformer. I have not played it. It was in the Humble Bundle. And what I've determined to do is I get the Humble Bundle games. Like every month for the next year, I'm going to be getting them. I will pick probably one or two maybe that I want out of it. But everything else is going straight back into the community, like as giveaways and stuff. So I know that Flame got I'm Not a Monster the other day, so that was pretty cool. But hey, cool. I'm glad that you got something that you might have interest in. It looked really cool and something like I might want to play or would play, but I'd rather give it back to the community. Let you guys, whether you stream or just play games, have it yourself. Because this community is important. You guys are important. And I would not be here without all the love and support that you guys give me on a constant basis. So thank you again. Congratulations, T.I. I hope you love the game. But back to resetting this. Blop. And then back to that, and back to game. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so best community, indeed. Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay, we closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. And you don't remember a single thing. When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say. There's a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah. I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these two hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. When is the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. As usual, zero prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protecting me. Give this to Pearlie and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. We need this. Let me go get another drink and maybe some chips.
I guess like out of the original five, who was your favorite? I know they kind of disbanded. Now there's JYJ and TVXQ, but yeah. TVXQ was the first people. Oh my god, me too. I love J. Oh my god, Lucy, me too. JJ was my bias.
I think Little Hand stole my chips.
I like Jejun, and then I like Yunho.
Oh well.
And then
Whatever.
Max.
Thank you for lurking or for feigning to a smile, Senna. I appreciate it.
Okay, someone tell me, why is the
I
purple...
also just realized I still have Dave and everybody unmuted. Boop. Alright. Okay, oh. Do I want to fix that? I guess I can fix that. Hold on. You'll go here. And then chat box goes here. Boop. Whatever, that works. Notice. Oh, what? Amateur. Amateur.
Bleed purple 777 bonus 77.
What are you doing to me? What are you trying to do? Mm-hmm. It was Jesus. Jesus took the wheel.
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Your heart fitted indeed. Being a pirate is a right indeed. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Bleed purple 111 bonus 11 damn ITAM.
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Your heart fitted indeed. Being a pirate is a right indeed. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Bleed purple 111 bonus 11 for you, and less than 3.
What are you guys doing over here? Making pirates show up. Trying to get Dr. Hook or Miss or Hook to come over and get you or something? I have to save Maya no matter what it takes. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Okay. Meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Nobody knows Flame. Even mediums in training not wager, but it's pretty deserved today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. No Pearl's in here today. Maybe she's at school. Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday, the dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith? That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I studied this thing called parapsychology at the local college. And, you told me about that yesterday, the sesame allergy too. Hey, Kia Sheehan, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us tonight. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been, like, more clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... What? Why did you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? It's a lot of everyone and another genuine mysterious phenomenon. It's right here. Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Why are you still here today? Like, there's so much more for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like, the medium's training, like how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose this village is the real thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about this murder? It's, like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked me about him, like, yesterday too. That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... Is it? I'm sorry. There, is that better? Sorry, Kishin, you missed, them wearing me out and having to sing for, like, 45 minutes. Jeebus. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. I mean, I guess I can turn this down a little bit. I don't want to turn it down too much, because sound. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Uh-huh. Oh, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah. Look, I changed things up a lot for you guys to make do. And thank you, Ultima, for the subs that you handed out to TI's channel. He was a little bit flabbergasted, and he won the giveaway. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Wander Song. Wander Song was the one that we gave away today. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two.
Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought I'd bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you'd lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good Sarah.
Ugh, she's one scary lady.
Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I.
I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. What happened?
Okay, ask questions. Do you mean that awful tragedy? The tragedy. You know. That one.
Oh, now I look too loud. Unless I'm not. I just think I'm too loud. I don't know. It goes into the yellow. I don't like seeing it in the yellow. I'm not used to that.
That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Police.
What happened here in the room after I left?
Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique.
Spirit severing technique.
The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world.
I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. By the way, what was this room exactly?
The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday.
What do you mean?
Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls forth a spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt as you witnessed yesterday.
Revolt? But how?
When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir.
But isn't that extremely dangerous?
An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit.
But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling.
And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident.
And that would be?
That folding screen there. It is the Kurain sacred writings. Along with the Kurain sacred urn, they are these village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity.
Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Oh god. So, how's Pearl today?
Mr. Wright.
Yes?
In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master.
That's very impressive.
Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior.
But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great that even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl's a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now.
In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it's best for you to quit, good sir.
Quit? Quit what?
I'll be leaving shortly. Oh my.
What is it?
That is Mystic Maya's Magatama.
Why do you have this in your possession?
I'm sorry. Return to Mystic Maya at once.
Yes, madam. Why did I feel like I was being scolded by my own mother just now? Oh yeah. Maybe...
I can hardly believe Mystic Maya has become like this, directly influenced by the likes of you, and becoming caught up in situations such as this.
I'm sorry. Hey, hold on. How's all this my fault? Told her so many times, as I've also told Pearl. Do not associate with strange old men you don't know. Well, that shouldn't apply to me then, especially since I'm hardly an old man yet. Good sir. When did you take this picture? This is one of those, what are they called? Those hidden camera pictures. No, it's not one of those at all. Such an unforgivable offense. You will hand it over to me. No, I won't. You gotta remember to watch what I'm talking about, Pearl. Examine. Change the sun. Huh? This is. It's a hole. Made by a bullet? Well, then I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. Indeed, Flame. I will tell her. Sigh. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. Dun dun dun! This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a bit damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Don't care. Is that so, Phoenix's thoughts? Yeah. Ah, you surprised me. How are you today? Guess she hasn't opened a friendly chain. She's still holding something in her hand. Same thing she had yesterday. Oh, yeah. Maya said to give this to you. Ah! I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. What? So then, of course.
Bleed Purple 69 bonus 6.
What are you doing, amateur? You're gonna save Mystic Maya, aren't you? Thank you so much for those 69 bits. I appreciate that. And thank you for bleeding purple to help support me more. That's what you're gonna do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. Raggy dared you. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Ah, what a wonderful friendship. Gotta have some 69. Wait, I mean, things aren't like, hee. I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm gonna help you in any way I can. Try. It's probably because I turned them off. There you go. You can add that one. I turned them off the other day. I don't remember why. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I studied the Korean technique. Ah, I get. No. I'm a lawyer. Lawyer? Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that you got in your hand there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Yeah. Alright. Well, if you really want to give it to me. Hee hee. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one, too. Holy crap. You guys wore me out with all that earlier. Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful. What do you mean? It'll let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. I know just the person. Hello. Oh, she's gone. No, she's not. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Oh, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No. How old do you think I am? I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Wright. I like totally don't know him. What's that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. Huh? What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psych locks, Mr. Nick. Psych locks, huh? Or psyche locks, I guess. The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock, but how? Please, use Mystic Maya's Magatama on the person, and let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but... You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you guess wrong, you'll be hurt. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this psyche lock a try. Spiritual energy? Bullshit. Oh, eeny meeny. I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I have to, like, repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? Nope. Nope. I don't have the stuff I need. Yeah. Okay. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Okay. There we go. Yes, that's what I wanted. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once. I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Haha, I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Victim. Oh, that's great. Oh. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year, and... Huh? Could have sworn I had cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. It looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? Copy of that article. I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. That's what I need to do. No. 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 There's only been one day. Oh, that's right. There's that newspaper right there. Here's where I'm talking about. That's the only thing that I left behind that's going to be of any help. There we go. And then I need to take it to him. Thank you for that, Flame. Alright, so I need to present this. Dr. Bray brought this over to my office the other day, and hey, it's that news story, the one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Alright, thanks. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay. Hang on. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Minnie.
So I bought the pizza from you. Can you cook me one while I take these?
Oh, the Tostinos? The square pizzas? The Tostinos pizzas, yeah. Is the chicken still in the toaster oven?
What chicken?
They made chicken. The drumsticks they were defrosting earlier? Instead of cooking them in the oven?
No, I was thinking about cheap stuff from the line. Go get some food from the kids.
They cooked the entire package of drumsticks in the toaster oven.
Whatever. You took the pizza food. Just take it out and put it in the container.
In what container?
I don't know, any container. Or you can get one of the long ones and just put it in there and just cover it with aluminum foil. So
I mean, I can... If that chicken's cooked, I can just move it out and clean that pan real fast to cook it. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So, you notice, she was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Okay.
But just, I don't know if that chicken's cooked. You'll have to look and see. If it's not, just set it and put it back in.
I'll take a look. If it's not, I'm gonna take it out anyways and cook it in the oven like it should have been done in the first place. I'm sorry.
Well, it wasn't with my fingers, like in between my fingers.
It's not good.
Right here.
Mm.
I'm sure it'll be fine by morning once you get off.
Should be. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Huh? The pizza? It's like 15 minutes maybe. If that. On bread? That's our last one. Not that. this. Hold on. Hmm? I just don't like white bread because of how it falls apart pretty much when you're making sandwiches. But that's just me. Maybe that too. I don't know. Okay. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Meanie Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked, wiped out. So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy like drove my sis so hard, so like that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice. Yeah, like I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by like everyone's expectations and like her duties and stuff, and that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So like, are we done? I've like already told my story to like everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is a psyche lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. And she really is lame. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Oh. Okay. I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah. Bad news and even worse news. So what you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I will never forget. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial, and that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? What about the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we got a few pieces. You got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer's going to testify tomorrow. You must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta. Alright, guys. I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Well, it's hot pictures. What camera capture? Besides, you must realize by now, pal, there's no way anyone other than my Faye could have done this. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? So, who is this successor to Von Karma? Okay, amateur, no worries. Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Well, wait a second, 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard about. Oh, no. This kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff, and it's a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore. Not now that he's gone. Mr. Nick? What's wrong?
I've never left Crane Village.
Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing.
You were going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Hey, wait. She ran off again. Well, I know Enie's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. Mia! Even without me being here, looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor.
Skull.
I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, but... Hey, it's the Twiki. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help just like this. You mean like most every case? Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't have a smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister's in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, please tell me. Believe in your convictions and fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is. I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. Okay. But that is impossible. Hmm? Sorry. That's what you normally ask me to do when you come over like that. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? If you say key anymore, I swear to God. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that happened in this case. This key. Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But, How can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the psyche locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me, what in the world is going on? Alright. We're going to take a quick break because I need to do something for my wife. At least one thing. So that she has something to snack on when she gets back. So we will be right back. Okay, we're back. And Senna, you have a lovely night. Thank you so much for being here as long as you could. I appreciate it. Sorry, I had to set up a couple things and get my wife's pizza cooking and stuff like that, so it took me a little bit longer. But here we go. Yep. Just eating one of those little square Tostina's pizzas that you get from, what is it? Walmart. What? Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean? No. I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor, I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. It's no good. Mystic Maya! Pearly, you showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train. Oh man. Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a tray in? I give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. Flashbacks. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life, Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed to the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick? Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Oh, I need a good voice for her. I think she's also the same age as Maya. Mr. Phoenix writes, you must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? Hold on. So she's the famed successor to Professor Von Karma? I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge? Is that about her father, Manfred Von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Ow! I'm talking...
If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth, not like a normal person. I beg of you. Yow! Make no mistake. I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Your Honor?
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that was self-defense, but the defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Witness, your name and occupation?
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct.
Ah! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. If anyone would look at this map, please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there?
They were channeling a spirit, sir.
Channeling a spirit?
That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor.
Ahem. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir.
A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room.
Ah, and that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct?
Welcome back, amateur.
I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. Yep. So how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that.
Stop wasting time, then. She's German, amateur.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death.
Although it's more that she's like just studied in Germany.
The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot.
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
The court accepts into the evidence, Mr. Wright. You may question the witness.
Oh. Well, wish Raggy a good night from us. Into the realm of sleep. Alright, Raggy. You sleep well. Thank you for being here as long as you were. I appreciate it. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
It was the victim's.
The victim? Now why would he have... Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point is you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints? There were fingerprints?
Along with the victims, the defendant Maya Fey's were also found on the grip, sir.
So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
I walked right into their hands there, but I needed that evidence. Point blank range? Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that?
It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. So how do you know he was shot point blank? Tisk, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what made a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. But before the victim was shot, stabbed in the chest. Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course my face fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? This does not look good. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Thank you for feigning into a smile, Raggy. I appreciate that. How severe was the wound? If it had been a half-inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep, sure as can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen.
Bleed purple 69 bonus 6. This is for flame.
Thank you for those bits, amateur. Thank you for donating or dedicating them to Flame. I appreciate it. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Doesn't matter then which was first. Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What a pain. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence. Disgrace, 2-font shine. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claimed to have heard 2 gunshots at the time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open-shut case. Boop. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, you still wish to plead not guilty. It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you will stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. No, plead not guilty. All the way through. If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined and she would be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor, have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You have sealed your fates, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective. Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike. Rule 34. It's one of the rules of the internet. Yes, sir. Now, see here, proceedings are run by... Eek! Oh, yes, of course, go ahead, detective, give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Yeah, you can educate her. Post in the pictures and media on the Discord with the rules of the internet if you have it handy. I'll pin it later. I know there's pictures floating out of the actual rules that list all the different rules of the internet that's easily legible. Sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood on this. This piece directly links my FA to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. I have to remember this part. And welcome back, Caramel. Alright, Mr. Wright. Minus fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on our clothes. Could this situation get any worse? Huh. What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Incriminating evidence. Yep. Okay. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? We can find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. We're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That far, Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll let her have it. Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today too. She's not allowed to wear anything else? There's blood on the costume. Lab results show that it's the victim's blood. So there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well, if you must change the topic, then a good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on. Yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. Now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I chew, what should I do? Press further. I have to press further. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. It looks like my time up. There's one little thing. Your Honor? Actually, there's something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is this problem you were talking about? Come this far, there's no turning back now. All I have with this piece of evidence is here. Boop. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here. A hole? Well, that wasn't in the report. Hold on, what is this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you make is that it must be a bullet hole. Hey, Chesney, you sure did. You missed it. There was a string of 50, 60, over 60 gift subs given out today. I don't know. It was rough. There was a lot of singing I had to do, 45 minutes of it. But welcome in, Chesney. Glad to have you here. Thank you for swinging by. Yeah. My, some of my community is a little trigger happy when it comes to gift subs. It's okay. It's not that bad. Currently, I am at 93 subs. And with you having a tier 3, I'm at 98 sub points. Which is more than enough to get us the final emote that we'll be able to get as affiliate.
Order, order, order. This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
Sorry about that. I guess we messed it up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more. No, it's not 98 followers. I have 109 followers. But I have 98 sub points. Which you get 1 sub point for every subscriber, and then whatever the hell it is. Like for tier 2 and tier 3 you get more sub points. Yes, 98 sub points, Ultima. I have more than enough for the thing. You don't have to do anything more. And 109 followers, yes. I don't need you making... Made $4.99. Some are a gift or a prime. You will subscribe to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see, there's one little click. Is all you need. Hit. I'm sure to see. Contracting me now back to stream. Da, 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 da. Some paid $4.99. Some are a gift or a prime. You have subscribed to me. Subscribe to me this month. You see that one little click is all you need. Hit your alerts, I'm sure to see. Distracting me now back to stream. Now I have 100 sub points and 95 subscribers. Thank you, Ultima. But yes, the wonderful sub song. Yeah, you have sub things now. Yeah. It's that guy right there. A little heart badge. So you have emotes. If you're on mobile, Chesney, you can click the little smiley icon in the send the message thing, and it should immediately show you like my subscriber emotes that I have that you are able to utilize, which should be the face palm, the heart, and the bad touch. Yep, there you go. So those are available for when you're subscribed. And then you can also, right beside the little smiley face is this weird looking diamond thing. Those are bits that you can purchase. You purchase the bits, and 1 bit equals 1 penny. And however many bits you give to the person, to the streamer will get those straight up. Like, so if you cheer 500 bits or 100 bits, that's $5 or $1 respectively. And yeah, but you're going to pay more for the bits because you're paying Amazon their share of it. But anything that you send to me goes straight to me. So that's just a brief understanding of things. And then we also have like commands on the channel that you can use and various different stuff. I like Twitch a lot. It's worthwhile for streamers. Because it's more focused towards the streamer and donating to the streamer You don't have to worry. Yes, hype. All the hypes. You don't have to worry so much about copyright per se. Mainly because you're not getting paid for what's on screen. You're getting paid by the people. What's up, Ultima? Yeah. I know. I'm here to play games. Yep, that's correct, Chesney. YouTube takes their portion. Twitch takes their portion beforehand. I don't know what I did with my life before Twitch. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Well, I agree it was a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Kammer said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then no way. Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. The game said, hell, hold it. What I need to do is this. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes. Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. And what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you've police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? You should be able to write sentences, damn it. It's not how that works. One minute. Global cooldown. Nothing I can do about it. It's already on 0 on my end. I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Still funny. Is this not what it means to... Is this what it means to not fight back? Oh, you're right.
Seems you are correct. The victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. It's not. Huh. What's with that? Are you finished yet? Laugh. Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Ms. Von Kammer.
It seems that my affair was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to justify a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Ah, now that you...
Why, that's right.
Ow. Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No, well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
How so?
Ah, don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself?
You want me to put that together, the scenario all by myself? Ah.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
What transpired? During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed.
The defendant picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
The scenario you have put together does make sense.
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. Well, they kind of do, but none that you see in this sprite form. Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Wright,
On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
What transpired? Boop, 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 boop. There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have been stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I get it. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix, right? My FA was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Kurain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Kurain channeling technique? Figure out better cooldowns in sentence. Oh god. Like I said before, I am perfect.
About what you were talking about, I don't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony.
Glass of strength to fight back, that sounds true. Now we have a whip command. Fantastic. Where in the world did that pistol come from? Looks like the victim Dr. Gray had specifically bought for that day, but a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? There were 2 clothes he missed. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The 2 of them were already fine when a shot was fired. I am really glad you weren't hurt. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Eh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the 2 of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. You have really got to figure out the time command thing for this. There's a banana. I guess I can add that in. There we go. And then there's this. Yep, that's also a thing. I mean, I could make it to where she... What?
No worries, Chesney. I appreciate you just lurking. If you want to, you can always lurk. We have a lurk command. You just type in bang lurk. The exclamation point is bang. Just type in bang lurk and you will go lurking. Yeah. Thank you for fading into a smile, Chesney. I appreciate it.
That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'll tell you what, madness you speak. Real life get in the way of trolling Chesh and chat. How'd you like all those gift subs, Ti? I'm disappointed, Mr. Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? You wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see, in the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Well then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. Yeah, that should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Something doesn't make sense. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
Fatal? Flaw?
Yo! Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. This evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. See, my song parodies distract myself from whatever you're trying to do. Yeah. Oh. Shoot. I don't remember what this was. Actually, Ti, you're gonna have to get another a fourth emote if you don't already have one. I only have one. Gotcha. I don't know what to do with them. Where are those? Yeah, I only have one. I know Ultima wanted like all of them. Love that I can have a full convo with TI using only his emotes. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is a piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that, a folding screen? I'd like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ah! Looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who, where, what? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Order. This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of this crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. If the bullet hit this folding screen, it hit this location about 8 inches off the ground. This time, the defendant was in this area. Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. The judge's face is crunched like you smell some serious bad breath. Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Yes, sir. In the meantime, I want you to think about things through again, Mr. Wright. Well, done for now. I should focus. The defendant was in this area. Was she here? Somewhere around here. Nope. I didn't mean to take that. She was standing here, near the folding screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole, but how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. Moreover, there's nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Ah! Gosh, you Mr. Phoenix Wright. You... I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? It always changes everything. Oh, God. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Shut up and take our love. Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by this folding screen instead of preparing to strike? On further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Oof. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the Oh, damn it. Blast radius of disaster. Juicy DM's got me going. You're such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix, right? Right. Yeah. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Ugh, of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How's this all my fault? You can start by repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think that I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta. Very well, the court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Alright, guys. Punish a banhammer. I want a banhammer. I'll have to wait though. Okay. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find some lovely person to raid. Cap is streaming. Cap is streaming Dead by Daylight. Also got Justin MDP. Or Lars, who's doing some Phoenix Wright. Raided Chava yesterday. I haven't raided Cap in a long time. Let's raid Cap. He's playing some Dead by Daylight. There we go. Alright, guys. So thank you so much for joining me today. Let's see if this works. Boom. Yes. Mostly. Kind of. Whatever. It'll be okay. So, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. We're going to cut it there for now, and we will play more later. Might be a weekly thing. Might do it multiple times a week. I don't know right now. But, as always, I love Phoenix Wright. And then you guys, of course, made me spend 45 minutes of the stream just singing, so can't help it. But, might stream later. Ooh. Alright, guys. But, yeah, no problem, Chesney. Thank you for being here, and thank everybody so much for the gift subs, for the bits, all of it. Really, guys, I appreciate it. You do not have to do that at all. I know I set up all this fun stuff for it, but you don't have to spend your money on me. But, thank you again so much. Thank you for being here, and until the next time I see you, remember, keep smiling, and I'll see you later.